The more times you've delivered an answer, the more it rolls off your tongue, so to speak, without you really having to memorize anything, right? This will allow you to sound less robotic or less rehearsed, right? And it makes you sound more confident in talking about your past accomplishments. Hey guys, if you like the content on this episode today, I want you to go and click the subscribe button to make sure that you get all of our future episodes as well, because we've been putting out multiple episodes every single week with really valuable investment banking recruiting advice to help you get the job that you want. Okay, so I want to make sure that you don't miss out on any of it. Today, I'm going to be talking about the hidden benefit of networking when it comes to investment banking recruiting, okay, and why you should be networking as much and as often as possible, okay? Now, those of you who have been following me know that I always talk about how important networking is when it comes to getting referrals for interviews, right? And it's true. Given how competitive investment banking recruiting is and how many applicants there are, sometimes upwards of 100 plus applications for each job opening, it's very, very difficult to get selected for interviews without effective networking. Now, this video, though, is not really about how to network effectively. We have plenty of other episodes where we've talked about that, so do check those out if you're interested in learning how to do that. But what I do want to talk about today is another side benefit of networking, which is that it's a low-risk way for you to get reps for interviews, okay? The more networking conversations you have, the more time you'll have to tell your story and answer questions like, tell me about yourself, or why do you want to do investment banking, or any other number of questions they might ask you during the networking conversation. In a lot of ways, it's very similar to you going through another behavioral interview, right? So sometimes, depending on the banker you're talking to, you'll even get feedback from them that will help you refine your stories or answers, which can be invaluable, right? But even if you don't get feedback and the content of your answers don't really change from doing this, a lot of the times, if you have the exact same content, but you just improve your delivery, that alone can make it seem like a totally different answer, right? The more times you've delivered an answer, the more it rolls off your tongue, so to speak, without you really having to memorize anything, right? This will allow you to sound less robotic or less rehearsed, right? And it makes you sound more confident in talking about your past accomplishments, right? So even though you might not be very good at it in the beginning, it's a very low stakes way to try out different versions of your answers to see what works and what doesn't work, which you can figure out by gauging the banker's reaction when you deliver these answers, right? But also to potentially get feedback from the bankers if you're lucky, and if nothing else, just treat it like a mock interview of sorts, right? Over time, you will find that your answer has become better and better, and not only will you start getting more interview referrals from these networking attempts, but you'll actually do better in the interviews that you do get, right? So remember this the next time you network. It's a good mentality to have, because even if you don't get a referral from a networking conversation with a banker, which, by the way, a lot of the times you won't, right? You're not going to get a referral out of every single conversation that you have, but you can still walk away feeling good about the fact that you got another rep in, right? This helps you stay positive through what is otherwise a very long and grueling networking process, and it keeps you from burning out too early and just giving up altogether. Hey there, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're looking for more customized advice that's tailored for your specific situation, then I invite you to book a free strategy session with our team at the link below. We'll talk to you soon.